Hello, welcome. Today's video is going to be about what are called relative references. And these come into play when you are creating calculations in Excel. So, for example, if you look at the screen here, now we have in the left-hand column, column A, we have the names of students, and in column B we have their marks for a test on the 1st of August. In column C, we have the marks for the test on the 1st of October. So I'm going to put in column D here, I'm going to put total marks. So I want to add the total for August and October. So this is pretty straightforward. I put in here equals B36, which is where the August figure is, plus C36, which is where the October figure is, and it gives me the total 144. Okay, so far so good. Now, if I want to copy this down, it will copy it accurately. So when it goes from line 36, row 36 here, to row 37, this is now B37 and C37. When it goes to row 38, it's B38 and C38, which is exactly what you want in this situation. But some situations, that is not what you want. So this is a slightly different spreadsheet. It's got the same marks for the August column, but in the next column C, we're going to make a percentage. Now these marks in column B are out of a total possible of 77. So one way we could do it is to go into here and make a formula like this, equals B19, 53, divided by 77. And then we could draw that one down, and it would work perfectly because each of them in column B, 53, 57, 65, 70, and 63, would in turn be divided by 77. That's one way to do it. There are some disadvantages of this. If, for example, you found that you'd counted the number of possible marks wrongly and it wasn't 77, it was 78, you would have to go into change each one of them again. So a better way to do it is to set up a separate square, as I've done here. So this is the same information, but this time I've put 77 as the total possible marks in D1. So my calculation in C3 here is basically B3, 53, divided by D1, 77. But if I simply drag that down, I'm going to get a whole lot of wrong messages. So let's just try that. I'm going to start in here. I'm going to equals B3 divided by D1. I get 69, exactly the same, right? Now if I copy these down, I get a whole lot of mess. And the reason is that as it goes down, this one is now, so we have B4, which is fine, but we're trying to divide by D2 because it's gone down one from D1. We don't want that to happen. So how do we stop that happening? So I'm just going to delete those results we just got in column D. So what we need to do, if you look at the formula here in C3, we've got B3, 53, which is the number of marks they got, divided by D1, 77. But you'll notice here that D1 has got a dollar sign either side of it, a dollar before and a dollar after. And what that means is that basically, as you move it, as you copy it, it won't change. I'm going to delete all these ones, so I'm going to now drag this down. And so what is happening here, let's go to C4 there. We have B4, which is what we want, 57, divided by D1, 77. Go to the next one, B5 divided by D1. So the D1 is staying the same all the time as it gets dragged down. So how do we do that? So we know that we need to put the dollar signs in either side of the D. So we could simply go up to the formula bar here and enter the dollar sign before and after the D. Enter, and now it'll work fine. D1 all the way down. A quick way to do that, you just highlight here D1, and then you go F4, and it'll put in the dollar signs for you. And enter, and away you go. On some keyboards, you will need to press Fn at the same time as you press F4. So this is a quick and easy way to make sure that as you move something around, if you want it to always refer to one cell, you can do it this way. So that's the end for today. See you again next time.